Hola, mi nombre es France y soy de Bolivia.
My name is Iang and I'm from Burma.
Hi, my name is Maria Oliveira and I am from Brazil.
My name is Yang Xu. I'm from China.
I came to Iowa because I sensed God calling me to here. I am a children's ministry major.
I came to visit with some Chinese high school students, and then I enjoyed the program, and then the professor, the student leaders were so nice. So when I came home, I told my parents I want to study here, and then my major is TESOL education.
Well, I did an exchange student program for my senior year in high school, and after I finished that year, I got recruited for tennis in my previous school. So I just had this opportunity to transfer and come in a lesson, and it was something I knew I had to take, and it would be a once-in-a-lifetime chance to be here. So I took it, and here I am.
The one that I can recall the most, it's about a mountain, like a mine in a mountain in one of our cities. And era como hace 200 años. Tenemos este cerro, se llama Cerro Rico de Potosí. Había muchos mineros, teníamos mucho oro, diamantes, plata. Y la leyenda cuenta que cada vez que uno de los mineros entraba a trabajar en la mina, salían y siempre salían con algo en el bolsillo, un pedazo de oro, por accidente obviamente. Y después llegó un tiempo donde los españoles vinieron y los españoles empezaron a sacar todo el oro, empezaron a sacar todas las riquezas del cerro, pero cada vez que entraban al cerro y sacaban el oro o todas las riquezas del país, cuando lo cargaban, lo ponían en cajas y lo cargaban a los autos, a lo que tenían, no había nada. Entonces la leyenda cuenta que la tierra donde, o sea, Bolivia en general, la tierra de donde somos protege a los nuestros, protege a los que son de nuestro país. Entonces la leyenda cuenta que cuando tú honras y tienes ese orgullo dentro de ti, dentro del corazón sobre tu país, la tierra, o sea, Bolivia te devuelve el favor dándote riquezas aquí y allá.
这个故事的名字叫《西游记》，故事讲述了师徒四人唐僧、孙悟空、猪八戒和沙僧前往西天求取佛经的故事。在这个过程中，他们经历了998难。因为有一个传说是吃了唐僧肉可以长生不老，所以有很多妖怪想要获取唐僧的性命。在这个途中，孙悟空、猪八戒和沙僧担任起保护师傅的作用。他们一路降妖除魔，最终保护唐僧到达了西天，并取得了佛教真经。
But I'd say the one that comes to mind first would be the São João, que é uma grande festa de mês inteiro. Todo mundo no Brasil quer participar e espera o ano inteiro para a festa. Ela vem de uma origem ibérica, da Península Ibérica, e quando os portugueses vieram para o Brasil e colonizou o nosso país, teve muita junção de cultura de novo, misturou danças, comidas, a quadrilha, milho, canjica, essas coisas que são muito a imagem do São João. Também é um grande evento católico para a igreja, celebrando São João Batista, que era o primo de Jesus, um dos profetas, o percussor. E a gente comemora no dia 24 de junho, mas é uma festa de mês inteiro e todo brasileiro ama.
A lot of the stories that I grew up listening to were alterations of the parables that Jesus told to his disciples. And one of the stories was called The Rice Farmer. Kleinita, Sudan, I Asheba, Mulike, Shantoleto, along Lipa, Lantunga, Unga, they told Sambashan, Ashetupoka, Avchuhega, Tanatito, or some more along our put up and hope Kai, the Gazanatito, Alonka, Lolhulita, Alailan, a Kalang Dasi. Si hega dai zo sambashan ashe dubo tanka ki dubo ka avuchuhega dai zo alonka afu muega dana dai zo alonka lolhele da akanglang da asive he si hega dana dai zo sutangbo bakabo vuchuka alonka muka oh zamo along aung he lailang da kan hela avisi dubo un solega daga alonka Telega zo along laeta Suilangong Muega zo Suilangong ka Loka Sampasham Heleta Musaga zo Sampasham the bozo Ama Suilangong Raeta along Raeta and Mubozo Ohoma Mading Fairtang that he could do it that Ama Suilangong Mubohe the Maka Alalo zo Sampasham Bota Fubuira the song Apichi.
So I think for me, like growing up and like traveling a lot, because I travel a lot for tennis, just like, you know, like talking about my country and like always just like showing like the good side of my country and all the cultural things we have, it's been like a really important part of my life, because at the end of the day, no matter where I am, you come from somewhere and you just don't forget your roots, like you don't forget where you come from. And I think it's like a thing for not only me, but for anyone in the world to just like carry your roots and like where you come from, like proudly and like out loud.
So the story wants to tell us we will have a lot of hard times and hardships. Maybe someone will help us to go through or to suffer, but most of the time we need to face them by ourselves. So we need to be faithful for what we do, and then everything in our lives is unknown. So it doesn't matter how long our lives will be. So we just need to know what we live for.
At least the moral of the story is telling me that continue to do good and what's right, even when others are not looking around or others are not rewarding you for what you've done. So I think that even before I came to Christ, this is something was I always kept and that I continue to hold on to.
Then again, I think it's something that will show people that I am embracing my culture, and I don't want that part of me to disappear. I don't want to be lost in the general culture of the world, and I want to be proud of where I come from and stick to it and not lose that part of my identity.
I think it's really important to really go back to the roots of the story. And I think it's just more beautiful told that way. You can tell by the tone of voice and how they present the story. And also, I think it's always good to remember where you come from and to pass it on to the younger generation to hold on to.
Because I think like when I say it in my language, it has a meaning. It has like a deeper like emotional meaning, and I know that like not everyone can understand, but like just based on like the tone of my voice and like how I say it, I know that like people can understand the meaning and the emotion behind the story. And like I mentioned before, I just think like showing that love and that like loyalty that I have to my country comes whenever I tell the story in my own language. But also I just love when like people can see the emotion behind the eyes and the facial expressions when I say it in my own language.